A very good morning to all the students. This is Veena teacher. We are there in the chapter Cell, the Unit of Life. Today is the last part of the chapter. So all of you please pay attention here. In today's class, we are going to start with the difference between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Now coming to the difference, the first difference is the size. The prokaryotic cell is very small when compared with the eukaryotic cell. So you can see the size dimension. The prokaryotic cell is 0.1 to 0.5 micrometers, whereas eukaryotic cell is 10 to 100 micrometer. So when compared, eukaryotic cell is pretty big. Now coming to the nucleus, the most important organelle, as all of you know, the prokaryotic cell does not have the nucleus. And the chromosome is present freely floating in the cytoplasm. Whereas in the eukaryotic cell, a well-organized nucleus is present. All the structures associated with the nucleus, that is nuclear membrane, nuclear pore, nucleoplasm, all these are present in the nucleus and the chromosomes are present inside the nucleus. Histone proteins which are associated with the DNA are absent in prokaryotic cell, whereas the DNA is associated with histone proteins in the eukaryotic cell. So as I already told you, DNA is present inside the cytoplasm in prokaryotic cell, whereas most of the cell's DNA is present in the nucleus in the eukaryotic cell. And apart from these, there are two cell organelles in which small segments of DNA is present. These two organelles are mitochondria and chloroplast. Now it is very interesting to know that the mitochondria and chloroplast also has very small amount of DNA present. Now when you look at these organelles function, mitochondria, it is having the ability to produce the energy in the form of ATP, and chloroplast has the ability to convert the light energy into the glucose molecule. So maybe in the evolution there is a theory that the mitochondria and chloroplast would have been independent organisms because they have the DNA, they have the capacity to generate the energy. Maybe in the course of evolution, these two organelles have become a part of an organism. That is a theory. Now the next difference is the plasmids are present in prokaryotic cell whereas absent in eukaryotic cell. Now what are these plasmids? Just now I told you that the extra chromosomal DNA means the DNA that is extra than the nucleus is present in mitochondria and chloroplast in eukaryotic cell. Similarly, apart from the chromosome that is present in the cytoplasm, in the prokaryotic cells, plasmids means small stretches of DNA are present in the cytoplasm. We will study about the plasmids in some other chapter in detail. So for now you please understand that the plasmids are present. That is this is extra chromosomal DNA that is present in the prokaryotic cell, where plasmids are absent in the eukaryotic cell. So whatever is extra chromosomal DNA that is present in mitochondria and chloroplast, and the main DNA is present in the nucleus. So as all of you know, the cell organelles are absent in prokaryotic cell, whereas all the cell organelles are present in the eukaryotic cell. Next is the cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan in prokaryotic cell. The cell wall of plant cell is made up of cellulose, and the fungi is made up of chitin, and as all of you know, the animal cells do not have any cell wall. The ribosomes are present in prokaryotic cell, and the ribosomes are of 70S type, whereas in the eukaryotic cell the ribosomes are 80S type. Now let us see the difference between the plant cell and animal cell. Plant cells are usually larger and animal cells are smaller than the plant cells. Now the cell wall is present in the plant cell, whereas it is absent in animal cell. Plasmodesmata, the cytoplasmic connection between one cell to other cell, we have seen that in one of the modules, is present in the plant cell and absent in the animal cell. As all of you know, plant cell, the chloroplast is very vital organ. It is present, whereas the chloroplast organelle is absent in animal cell. Vacuoles are large and permanent in plant cell, whereas vacuoles are small and temporary in the case of animal cell. Tonoplast is present around the vacuole. Tonoplast is absent in animal cell, where in fact tonoplast is very important for maintenance of turgidity of the cell. Centrioles are absent in plant cell, whereas they are present in animal cell. and nucleus is present along the periphery of the cell. Why it is present in the periphery or the boundary? Because the cell is totally, the cell, in the cell the nucleus, in the cell the vacuole occupies major part of the plant cell. That's the reason why the nucleus is present along the periphery, whereas in the animal cell the nucleus is present in the center. Lysosomes are rarely present. Lysosomes are very commonly seen in animal cells, and storage material is grains, and the storage material in the animal cell is glycogen granules. There are some review question answers. All of you please pay attention here. We have discussed about all these in our modules. You can go back to the modules and look for the answers. First is explain the structure of the cell wall. With the diagram you have to do this. Next is fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane with the diagram. Singer and Nicholson model is very important. Explain the structure and function of mitochondria and nucleus. Here you have to draw the diagrams. Difference between the ribosomes present in prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. That is, you will write about 70S type and 80S type. Functions of the following organelles: Golgi complex, lysosomes, centrioles, which is very important. Cilia and flagella difference, that also we have seen in one of the modules. Based on position of the centromere, give different types of chromosomes. There are 4 different types of chromosomes. With the help of diagram, you have to explain the 4 types. Why difference between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell? So you can pick up any 5 differences and then you can write the differences. Remember, differences should be compatible differences between the prokaryotes and eukaryotes. What are plastids? Give an account of plastids present in the cell, that is the plant cell. All the 3 plastids you have to write. Explain unipode, sympode and antipode movement of molecules. With the help of the diagram, you can explain this. What is meant by active transport and facilitated diffusion? We have seen that in one of the modules. You can look at those modules and you can explain this. Differentiate between desmosomes and plasmodesmata. Yes, this is a very interesting question. Please look into the module. You will get the answer for this. Explain cell theory. You have to write about the names of Schilden and Schwann, Virchow also when you are explaining cell theory. 5 functions of cell wall and cell membrane. We have seen the functions. Please write them. Diagrams. These are the diagrams which are very important. That is prokaryotic cell, plant cell, animal cell, mitochondria, nucleus and plasma membrane. So children, you have to see that you are having answers for all these questions. If you have any difficulty, please try to reach me so that I will be able to help you. Thank you all children. This is the first chapter. I hope you have understood the chapter. Now in the next class, I am going to start with cell cycle. I am starting with cell cycle because you have that chapter in your board examination also. Your board examinations are declared from the 1st of July onwards. So this is going to be a kind of a revision. So in the next class, I am going to start with cell cycle. Thank you all. Stay home. Stay safe. God bless you all.